Hi, Dave Snyder here. It is December the 24th, 2012. And I was watching Ancient Aliens. I watch that all the time because everything they show is all having to do with the moon. So of course, I always watch that. And this image I've been trying to get, I've been wanting to get an image of this for a long time now because what I've shown on the moon already, I've shown you this. If you watch any of my videos, look at the two circles now. Okay, this is one Mare Oriental Basin on the moon, big crater, and you see the other circle here, right? It looks like an owl, like owl eyes. If you can imagine, if this used to face the Earth, there's another circle here, right here, and there's a big circle here, right? So just watch this. Just watch, and then look at the lines and colors. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. Now let me point out. To put this on the Earth, the moon on the Earth, I had to reverse the image to put it on the Earth. You have to reverse the moon image. It's like a rubber stamp. If the moon had hit the Earth, it would leave a reverse print on the Earth compared to how you see the moon now. Okay, so the print would. I had to flip the moon over, right? So I had to, since whoever made that mask, the Mayans, the Incas, the Aztecs, whoever, when they were looking at the moon, they saw the moon backwards from this. So I had to flip the mask over to go with the way that the moon is here. So so it's all correct. You have to flip this over because they looked at the moon, they saw reverse of this mask, and it could be just coincidence that the tiles are different. I don't know, but take a look at that. The way this is all right here, this whole nose part. Look at the whole nose part here. There it is. I guarantee you, what you're looking at is what I'm showing, is exactly what it is, what you see. You see the line come up right here? Look at that. Look at that. That is the googly eye. Like I said, this used to face the Earth. This crater used to face the Earth. It has absolutely hit the spot on the Earth. Look at the circle. Look at it completes the circle. It's in the right spot. Goes right here. Hit right here. And here you go. The Mayans or whoever made this mask, the Incas, Aztecs, somebody. This used to face the Earth. I'm telling you right now, this crater has faced the Earth as this crater shapes the entire planet Earth. Every continent is shaped like this crater. This crater will fit in every continent on the planet. Antarctica, the whole thing is Antarctica. This whole thing is Antarctica right here. And the weather patterns will show. Look at the weather patterns. You can imagine it right here. Watch. Just look at the patterns around the outside of Antarctica. See all that? Those weather patterns right there, with this picture reversed, will fit all around the outside of Mare Oriental Basin. All of them. Every one of them. Look at the weather now. Look at this. Look at this. How this dips. Look at this weather right here. Watch. See what I'm saying? Look how it all fits in the little areas. Here, now it's nice and clear. See that? This area. Watch, getting nice and close. Maybe that's what I don't do. I don't get in close enough sometimes, I guess. Check this one out. That point. Look at that one. That's nice. I mean, they all fit. I mean, especially for it being a photograph. I mean, just being a photograph and being overlaid over the Earth, these weather patterns always fit every day. This is set in place. This is an application placement. The application in Google Earth put it in place. All I did was first I flipped the image of the moon over, and I hit the overlay button, and I just chose the picture, and it put it in place. I didn't change it at all because it does that. This program does that sometimes. If you're in the right spot with the picture, and you tell it to put it there, and it'll put it in the best spot, where it goes, where it actually goes. You can see that. Look at the damn googly eyes again. That is crazy. That is so crazy. Where'd it go? Damn, can't believe it. That is so good. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't save. What the hell happened here? Oh, I know where it is. I'm sorry. There it is. Look at the way this is. This got this line that comes up. See that line? Look at that. And look at it right here. Look at this. Right here. It cuts off right there. See the line? And then it goes into blue. And you can see something right there. Look at that right there. Something going on there. But the middle, you see how the middle of these two eyes has this like a footprint, like a dinosaur footprint. Look at that. Oh, look at that. You can only imagine what they saw when they looked at that and saw that. Staring down. It's not like our moon that we see, that we imagine, or that we see up there in the man in the moon, whatever. This is the man in the moon right here. This is the all-seeing. This is, imagine what they thought looking at having that look down at them every night when the moon was full. Look at that. Because it used to face the Earth, people. There's no way it didn't. Mayan calendar based on that crater. Mayan calendar is this crater right here. It's a picture of that crater anyway. The Mayan calendar, the engraving, carving, or whatever you want to call it. And then look at this side over here, right here. There's your googly eyes. That is really, really cool. I know you're seeing that. That is really cool. And I know it. Man, I know it is. Look at that. That is real cool. I've been waiting all morning to do this. I'm kind of sitting there watching. Kind of lazy today. Not too much into Christmas myself, so for kids, I think. Look at that. So go get yourself the googly eye, put it over the moon. Isn't that what they call this guy? I thought that's what they called this guy. Look at that nose. Damn. That line comes right up. Check the side a little better. Well, we don't have that side. We got it to here. There you go. Look at that nose again. Right here. This whole area right here. I mean, the lines all come down in the right place. Everything. Look at that. Holy cow. I think even this eyeball is out of round kind of right here on purpose. See that? This one's round, really round. And this one looks out of round right here in the corner to compensate for what's different in the corner there. See that? I don't know, maybe not. Wow. But you can see that. Look at it. It gives us both circles. There it is. That's our moon, reversed over the Earth. And you can see what size the moon really is. It used to be closer. It hit the Earth like this. It used to be closer. It had to be. Look, I do this every day. And I'm telling you, the moon, if using NASA's photos, if we're to believe those photos are real, then it's hit the Earth, people. I don't know what else to say. The features line up, and it's 3 times bigger than they say. If that hasn't happened, then somebody needs to explain why the images fit the way they do. If you ask me, I mean, don't you want to know? I do. That's why I look at this every day, and I'm telling you, every day, it's right in front of my face. I mean, I've seen so much. I know the moon's hit the Earth. It puts all the puzzle together. It puts the whole puzzle together. I'm just trying to finish my 10-minute video here. It's got like 10 minutes, so I'm just rambling. But I see it every day. You can put the supercontinent together. Every continent's been hit by the same craters, and all the craters on the moon have hit the Earth. Everything that you see on the moon, everything you don't see on the moon. You don't even see this crater on the moon. Actually, this one, you don't even see it. This had to be a satellite image, or I mean, what? Yeah, a satellite or some kind of orbiter or whatever they used. Because it used to be just a drawing. That's all they had. That was a drawing. The drawing fits too. It just doesn't show the second ring. You have to get that image of Mare Oriental, or you can get the USGS drawing too. It works too, and reverse it over the Earth. Look at that. I had a feeling it was all that was gonna fit so good, and it sure did. It sure does. So there is, you know, in that Ancient Aliens, they show the heads with the eyes, you know, the big round heads with the eyes. That's every time I watch it, I know exactly what they're trying to avoid, and they're trying to avoid talking about the thing that would solve all the mysteries on this planet. But that would be boring, and they don't want to do that. Basically, nobody wants to even accept that kind of truth, because it's not a very, you know, not very cheerful thought having the moon come and hit the Earth. So they just don't talk about it. They'd rather it be a mystery, the aliens and all this crap, you know. Seriously. The moon answers it all. Why they built pyramids? There's a big old pyramid right on the top of this crater. That's why. Stonehenge, right on the edge of this crater. One of these, I think Stonehenge is that crater. Shaped like that crater, the whole thing. Stonehenge is. It's definitely hit the area of Stonehenge before, guaranteed. I mean, I think it hit more or less in the supercontinent more times than it's hit any single continent on its own. But Antarctica, definitely, all around Antarctica, I think that's the central hub. It's like a central hub of all the continents that are up at around the equator now. I think they all come from down here. But this has been hit dead center and all around it. That's why when you look at the weather. Look at that crazy weather. The moon has hit the pole right there. If the moon's going to hit the Earth, where is it going to be? If it's attracted to the Earth, where is it going to hit? It's going to be a big magnet. It's going to hit the pole, which is exactly what I see. Exactly what these weather patterns will show us. If I was to save this right now and take it up there, it'll fit. I've already done it though. I've showed it in my other videos. You can see it. I want to keep, you know, beating a dead horse or anything. I'm just trying to get people to see the importance of this. It's so important. The weather patterns show us where the continents used to be. Have you ever been told? Okay, I've seen how the Earth was made, about the Sahara Desert, right? How its weather has changed because of the tilt on the Earth and whatnot. Used to be, you know, it used to have different weather. I know that. I mean, we can see that. But they don't tell you that the weather is right over here. You know, in the ocean over here. You can see the weather right here. This weather didn't come from up here and drift this way, because weather doesn't form like that. It forms over the water and temperatures of the land and valleys and things like that. It shapes itself. It's basically predictable. Okay, you know the shapes it's going to leave when there's certain times of year, because it works around mountains and valleys and temperatures, basically, on the Earth, and pressure. Okay, so you got this shape up here, this right here in the ocean. But I don't think it came from up there. What it looks like to me is Africa used to be down here. It's worked its way up from down here, because I can bring Africa all the way down with one of these weather patterns. Will line right up in the Sahara Desert. I can bring that's over here, actually, right here. One of these weather patterns here. So Africa used to be down here. You can almost see the shape of Africa right there. Almost right here. Actually, you can, because the Sahara would be right here. Yep. This part of the Sahara right here, this big area right here, that is right there. And this is the rest of Africa, the Sahara Desert. You can see the weather pattern shows us that. I guarantee I'm going to save this. I'm going to take this to Africa right now. We're going to do a really good one here. If my video doesn't end all of a sudden. Here. Save image, and name it. Where's my keyboard at? Sorry about that. Save image as, I don't know, South Africa. Nope, can't do that. South Af. Okay, so I'll take that to Africa. Turn this weather off. Turn the live weather off. And alright, here we go. Wow, it was almost like it was right there almost. Let me see. It usually puts itself in the best spot. Oh, look at that. It's really close. Really close. Okay, so that must be lined up parallel with the Red Sea, maybe this right here. Actually, no, it looks like it goes right there. See the land? How the land is shaped? Oh yeah, it goes there. Here's the point. I might have messed it up. Not moving it at all. Nah, it's still good. Okay, so I'm gonna save it right. Yeah, I think that looks good. Right there. Okay, now check it out. Definitely see the angle here, which we can see all in Africa, right up in the Sahara here, that big angle. See how it comes to this whole area here, how it's got this long stretch here of different, look at that, there it is. Goes up to the river, a Red Sea, I mean, and it curves around. You can see how this weather right here fits Africa right along there. Somewhat. At least sort of. Actually, you can see it shapes the land. The weather erodes and shapes the land uniquely. I mean, it does. You can see where weather used to be once you get in the right spot. See this? See how this is shaped right here? Look at this curve, right there. That is from that curve. Right here. That might have started out up here. It looks like it started out up there. Let's move it. I'm going to move that. I think that goes right up there. Yeah, I can see the whole line. Watch this. Right there. There it is. So it looks like it moved across. It fits in a couple different ways. Hold on, maybe I got the bottom off now. But you can see Africa. It's down there at the South Pole. Look at that fit. Oh, wow. Even better than I thought. I mean, you can see right here. So there's that puts those two. Look at that. That just builds that really nice. Look at that. Some days I just can't believe what I see. So there's ancient African weather. We can see by the weather that used to be in Africa that there was rain and everything. You can see it right there. Lots of rain in the Sahara, and you know everything was probably green. There might have been land on top of the Sahara. That's probably what happened too. The continents were layered, apparently layered, and when the moon hits the earth, it pushes layers around. I mean, it's hit. Look, Africa would be here. You got South Pole right here. So look at that. It just puts it together. This is dead center. It hits dead center in Antarctica. Dead center. I mean, the whole thing of Antarctica is an impact by the moon. The whole piece of land is dead center. So anything around the outside gets pushed off. Africa, obviously, pushed up to where it is now. It's just right up the way. South Pole is right down here. It was pushed straight up, pretty much, because it hits the pole right here. Africa's attached right here. The whole Sahara's right here. It hits right in the center. which way is Africa going to go? That way. Bring down South America and attach it to Africa. So we could bring South America over here to the other side of Antarctica. Right, it would be right over here. You can see where it goes, actually. Right over here. It would go right here. Or probably, maybe right over it, like this, as well. So, lots of impacts. Weather's pretty cool. You just see me do that. Look how good it fits. That is bad. That's really cool. Let's go down and see this line in the South Africa here. We're going to be there somewhere. Yep. See how the weather shapes? The weather is still the same in that location. Today, that's today's weather. It stays the same. Even though the continent's not there no more, stays that way. Look at the line coming through. It's pretty interesting. But it's shown me for sure that the moon has hit the Earth, and I would not know any of this if I hadn't checked to see that the moon had hit the Earth. I mean, I'm not I never was into this stuff before. Until I started looking to see if the moon hit the Earth. And I guarantee you the moon's hit the Earth. No way it hasn't. No way. Look at that. Ancient African weather. Right there. But, I mean, they don't tell you that. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but when I watch documentaries about something, about the creation of the Sahara, and I see whale fossils out in the middle of the desert, that's something that happens suddenly, if you ask me. Something happened suddenly there. It was either hit on the other side and uplifted, or it was hit by the moon. That's what did it. No doubt about it. And I always say, believe what you want. You don't have to believe me. Most people don't. But you can check for yourself. I'm not doing something that you can't check yourself. So check it out. Pretty interesting. Have a Merry Christmas. Googly eyes. Googly eyes. Where they at? Don't forget the googly eyes. He's looking at you. Used to look at them. Wow. Look at the shapes of the tiles. They all just match everything. It's almost like the moon surface itself. They added every detail. This probably represents land, water. There's Australia down there. Has your mouth. Whoa. Man, it looks like a skull. Because it looks like right here. This be. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wicked. Alright, have a good day. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and all that good stuff. Happy New Year. Till next time.